So I've noticed I start quite a few episodes with my camera set outside of the galaxy. Well, this time I decided to set it to the inside of the galaxy, just to be a little fun. You may notice some things are in the red. I've been trying to balance some stuff. Between episodes I got myself the Utopia DLC because it was on sale for dirt cheap, and allows you to build habitats. So I built a lot of habitats. Also, I did some digging around, and I learned that you can cause the endgame crisis to occur now. So, instead of waiting 100 years, we are just going to cause it to happen now. I think I'm definitely going to have my ships run. We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna have all my ships go back to Sol, all my fleets to go back home. So that way, we're all ready. We'll be huddled together. Almighty Scrapper, you also need to go back. First Fleet, come on home. So, how do we do this? Well, I actually just did a test to make sure that the command does work. You do event, space, crisis, dot, and then a number. The Praetorian Scourge event crisis number is 10. So, oops. I meant to speed up time. So, I've already put it in. Just hit enter. Subspace echoes. Several of our tracking stations have picked up peculiar subspace echoes coming from somewhere in intergalactic space. The echoes are faint but are getting stronger. They seem to be approaching our galaxy. A storm is on the horizon.
Situation log has been updated.
And it begins the event change coming storm. A mysterious cluster of subspace contacts have been detected on approach vector with our galaxy. It would appear we are about to receive visitors. Also, the DS1 is back at Sol as well. So we now have another event. We are the target of a Cosabelli from the Tedrakians. They're the Fallen Empire over here. Guardians of the Galaxy, the emergence of a threat on the galactic level has not gone unnoticed even among the normally aloof precursor empires. Despite having taken little interest in galactic affairs previously, news of this new horror prompted a flurry of activity from the Tendrakian. At first, it was just a few scouting vessels, perhaps sent to verify the graveness of the situation, but the reports began to come in of Tredakian war fleets mustering on their borders, readying their defenses for the oncoming storm. Now the Tredakian regulators have fully emerged from their self-imposed isolation to take a leading role in the defense of the whole galaxy. They have proclaimed themselves the leaders of a galactic defense league and have extended an invite to all lesser species to put aside their feuds and join them in repelling this menace for the sake of all sapient life in the galaxy. Will they be able to save us? And you know what? First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to submit. Oh, hold on. There we go. Request to become a satellite. We have to contribute a third of our monthly research to them, but that is a-okay. And with that, we've done that. Excellent. So now, satellite request to become a satellite. And with that, we should, yep, we are now part of them. Also, someone just texted me. Alright. So, they've done that. I believe some restrictions appear with that. And that's oh yeah, we're no longer part of the Federation. We left. So we'll never have control of the Federation fleet again. And the colors actually changed, which is interesting. Looks like they took on the colors of the Sacred Nation, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, now we just go forward, and now we just wait until the rest of the event chains occur. So I will be back. Also, now the regulators have opened their borders to us. Alrighty, it's been a while, and we have got another notice approaching the outer rim. The strange subspace echoes we detected in the intergalactic space are now approaching the outer rim of our galaxy. Several smaller contacts appear to be racing ahead of the main body of echoes. We have entered the positions of these systems into the situation log. Point of interest, breach point. Track on map. Let's see, where is this point of interest? Let's see, hyperspace map. Also, there are pirates. Of course, there are pirates. We're not going to deal with them just yet. I'm going to close all of these. Let's see. Oh, all the way down here. Oh no, the Sacred Nation's gonna get cut in half. Alright, well. Almighty Scrapper cannot join any other fleet, it seems. DS1 cannot join anyone. Okay. So I'm gonna keep you guys here, and the rest are gonna head on down to about here. It's a good thing I made that gateway. He said, slightly concerned. Enter the vicinity of these star systems down here. I don't know how long it's gonna take though. Let's just run it for a while. I am curious to see how they're gonna react. They should also have the event and should be reacting to it, I think. At least I hope. They're at Living Rock. Okay. Let's see. I am so nervous. But here's the thing. I activated the event now. I feel like maybe we can maybe have a chance. Part of me was kind of hoping it would spawn in over the Shabtak Union, but that doesn't seem to be the case. But oh well.
A new world has been colonized.
Oh geez, all of the freaking like habitats are being colonized. I'm like, oh gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna ignore these. Oh my gosh, it lags. Oh my gosh, maybe this is why they're so expensive, is because if you have like 3 billion habitats, it really slows down a freaking menu. That's insane. And it's like, they're all images too, they're not like models. Okay, I'm gonna send the first fleet to go and take care of those pirates just because they're annoying. And then we're gonna bring them back down here with the rest of the fleet. Alright, so everyone has their orders. Everyone should be going through the gateway. Come on, there we go. Gosh, the fact that it's like all of these are now like worlds that have like things on them, it's just, oof. It's crazy. Also, there was a cheat that changes like how many ticks per day occur, like how many ticks it requires for a day to pass, and I am not touching that one because it will probably break the game, and I don't want to do that right now. I already got something else to worry about. Alright, so I think it's probably going to take everyone, what, like 50 days? Yeah, so I'm going to jump ahead 50 days and I'll be right back. Alright, protectors and the Howls are in position. Why is my dog barking? Sounds like someone's here. So here's the first fleet. Oh gosh, the game really chugs after you do all that. It's like, oh, give me a minute. Alright, oh my gosh. It's like, I was like, yeah, let's set up a deal. And then it's like, come on. It keeps like going away, which is weird. Alright, looks like they're putting troops on the ground. So they are visibly concerned. Yeah, the 500 plus that is, as someone who's done this event before, that's probably not going to be enough. Oh boy. Alright, anything change here? Nope, just the breach point. Event's still the same. Oh, I'm so concerned.
Engaging hostile station.
Alright, let's see. How are they doing? They'll be fine. Let's see. What is this? Sublight speed reduction. Okay. Ah, game. Things are happening. Cool. Maybe it would help if I stop tracking that. Because that's one less graphic it has to render. Alright. So far, so good.
Engaging hostile forces.
I don't know if these stations are going to be enough. Because I know for a fact that, like, I had, like, every station that I had defending my homeworlds in the other game were all citadels. And that they weren't enough. So yeah, this is the habitat. That's what that looks like.
Colonized.
Alright, newly found colony. Let's go ahead and just build all of those. The trade districts are basically like the city districts in on an actual planet, except they don't give as much housing. Alright, I think we might be good to do another 50-day jump. Maybe. That should be the case. I hope so anyways. Let's see. So far it looks like they didn't lose any ships, which is really good. Alright, and they... Estimated arrival date, 3 days. What? Oh, the jump, right. Okay. Well, I think... excuse you?
Construction completed.
Hold on. Let's do an FTL jump. Let's get you out of there. Oh, gosh darn it. Game's getting real buggy right now. I'm forcing so many things to happen that aren't supposed to happen just because I got very bored and I wanted to have some fun, so sue me. It's my series, I can do what I want. And also talking to a lot of my creator friends, and it's like, they're like, yeah, it seems like you're trying to force a series you're not having a lot of fun with. And that's true. This first run was going really fun, and then I remembered the errors of my way. So I am, like, changing things. Like, the first, like, 300 years are really exciting because a lot of story is happening, and in the last 300 years, there's nothing that goes on, which is really annoying. Alright, come on. 4, 3. Gosh, yeah, this is on fastest, and it takes forever. Holy crap. Alright, jump.
A new world has been
And you've
colonized.
done it. Excellent. Probably doesn't help that there's also all this happening at the same time. It's like my ear, they feel like kind of closed up. Maybe I'm dealing with a little bit of congestion. The weather here has been kind of bipolar, which is just nuts, but whatever. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. Okay, so they should be here in 102 days because the cooldown, right? All right. Let's jump ahead another 50 days and see what happens. So I guess while I'm waiting on this to go through, let me bring this closer because I just leaned back. The other day, at the time I'm recording this, it's Saturday, December 28th, 2019. You should be getting this on Monday. I've been thinking about what it means for like me to do content creation. We're almost done. Here we go. Subspace signal. I'll get back to what I was talking about in a minute. Over the galaxy, point appears to be from intergalactic space. Hello. Main screen off. Fun fact: if you're a psionic empire, that's a hive mind, or if you're an organic hive mind, you can actually communicate with them. And I think also if you have psionics, you also can communicate with them. Alright. So it looks like they should be here real soon. Yeah, so I'm just gonna let that run. Whoops, didn't mean to pause. So yeah, I was thinking about what I want with like my content, like what all oh hello. Oh no, I thought that was Confederation Paya, never mind. So I thought about it, and it's like one of the things I struggled with was, you know, like the whole like, oh, I should probably need to make money from all this and all this other really dumb mindsets that like I know exactly where I got them from, and it's just been like really hard to like shake them off. And instead I've been slowly like replacing it with like other goals, like, you know, instead of money, what would I like to get out of making all of these videos? Because I noticed the other day that I have really close to 300 videos on this channel, which are all saved on my external hard drive. My external hard drive's filling up real fast because of all the high quality content, or the HD content that I've been putting out. And I think this came to me while I was watching Trigger Conroy's old Pikmin Let's Play from like way back in 2010. And I think what I would like is, and this isn't sort of like arrogance or like, oh, I'm so great, but for me, when I go back to watch videos that I used to love at like around 2009, 2010, 2011, like start of the decade kind of videos, it brings me back to like a more simpler time. I get that way when I play Pokemon Ruby, is it just really brings me back to a simpler time. And a time when the neighbor dogs weren't obnoxious. No, it just brings me to a time when I wasn't stressed out about a lot of things. And the biggest worry I had was, how quickly I can do my homework in order to have more time to play video games and all that fun stuff, and record dumb videos with my friend. And honestly, it was just what I'm trying to get at is I would kind of like it would mean the world to me if like in 10 years time someone like came up to me out of the blue and went, "Hey, are you the 12th kind?" And it's like, yeah. And it's like, "Hey, I watched your videos when I was younger, and like I go back to them like now, and it brings me back to like a happier time." So like I kind of, what I mean by all the rambling is like I would like for my videos to help people, like not just in the sense of like, oh, here's how you beat Dark Arena on the Game Boy Advance, an objectively not good first-person shooter for the Game Boy Advance, or like here's a 100% Mario Galaxy run as Luigi, that's recorded at 1080p or whatever. Ow, I just hit my hand on the keyboard tray. But also like, just videos where, if you're having a bad day, you can just turn on one of my videos and just have fun with it. That's been my approach for Mario Kart 8, is just having fun with the game. And a lot of times I've noticed that sometimes I do go quiet, but honestly, it's Mario Kart 8. There's not a lot to talk about, and there's kind of a beauty to that, because I can just talk about how my day's been, and how my Christmas break has been, or talk about how the neighbor dogs never seem to shut up. But yeah, when it's just I don't know what my point in all this was. I think I went silent because I was kind of waiting for the dogs to shut up. I think my point in all that was that, like, I like helping people, and like sometimes I come off as like an asshole, and that comes from like a history that I don't even have time to get into now. Maybe I'll make a video of it and upload it to my Blair channel, which I've declared also kind of a test bed for like various other kinds of videos, like sketches and stuff. But also like just kind of helping people, which is why it's like when I learned that my community college, their department, which helps new students like navigate through everything, I was like really excited to learn. They're here. To learn that there's a full-time position, and if I worked in it for like a few years, I could like be able to pay off all my student loans and be able to get a house and just live comfortably while in a job that helps people. And it's like, yeah, I could go work for like a multi-billion-dollar company and earn a wage that I'm not even sure how much money I would get from that job, but also just other things. I don't know. Let's get to this. The first wave, we have received word that several outlying systems along the galactic rim are being overrun by some sort of invasion force that appears to have been the source of the subspace echoes we detected approaching our galaxy. We are encountering, what we are encountering now is only the vanguard. The main body of contacts has yet to arrive. Reports so far have been confused, but the ships used by the invaders are pure organic in nature and do not respond to hails. Our entire galaxy may be facing an invasion of unprecedented scope. This is a threat to all sapient life. And with that, Scourge of the Void, infected World Zero, world cleansed. Praethian exterminated by us, Praethian squashed by others, vessels consumed by the Scourge. Let's get going. We have a combined fleet of well over a a good number. What is that number? I don't know off the top of my head. 42.6 plus 68.5 plus 58.8, 169.9, so about 170k. Let's see what we're dealing with in the system over. They did bring construction ships with us. I think we can do this. They're already being attacked. This station's trying to fight back. And it looks like they're all trying to go in there. I'm thinking about maybe, I'm not 100% sure. What if I bring the DS1? Not yet. I'm not gonna mess with that just yet. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So they've made their own station, which looks really gross. And itself is 6k. That is a 48k fleet. Gosh, this probably has a sublight speed modifier. Shield nullification 100%. Okay. So I do have the protectors in that fleet. They're 58k. They were designed specifically to deal with Praetorian Scourge, which, if my sources, are just, there we go, it took a while, are just various things, is that the Praetorian Scourge have no, point defense. So missiles are definitely a good way to go. Also, anything, yeah, you don't even bother with shields because they will destroy your shields. In fact, yep, plus 50% shield damage. All right, we're here. Everyone, engage your targets. This is for all sapient life in the galaxy. Oh gosh, this is gonna take a while. Oh wow, yeah, the game's lagging hardcore. Oh man, look at all those point defense cannons firing. Those are our point defense. The missiles are slowly making their way in. Look at that. We're just chewing them up. Yep. Looks like we have some ships with some energy siphons, which is kind of interesting, but okay. I thought I removed energy siphons. I guess I didn't. But hey, you know, we're in the thick of it now. Oh, that's a lot of missiles. Oh, that game is chugging. What if I exit out for a hot minute? Alright, what are we looking at here? Looks like about 70k. Alright, they should be... Wow, it's taken a while to like calculate everything. Yep, look at that. The ticks per days have gone down immensely. But we're taking like minimal losses. We only lost 2 HALs. And that's it. Alright, there we go. Only lost 2 ships. Let's go here. Oh hey! We're back in the Federation! Right? That applies to us too, right? Yes, we're back in the United Good Boys! Oh, that's awesome. Alright, so we're slowly making our way downtown. We could jump, but that would cut our attack power in half, and also make us incredibly slow.
Construction completed.
Oh, jeez. Construction queues have finished all across our territory. That's great, thanks. There we go. You know what we could do is we could queue up attack orders. So do that. Hello. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to do that. What? No. Oh, game. Come on. Don't be this way. Okay. I'll grab all of you. Okay, so you have your orders. And we're going to attack them. And then attack these. And then go over here. Attack, attack. There we go. 74 days. Alright, let's... this is very risky. But I'm going to jump ahead 50 days and see what happens. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Took care of that, no problem. Looks like overall we did lose some ships. But not a lot. That's great. Alright, so I think we're good to do that again. Yeah, let's do that again. What's the worst that can happen? No, it couldn't have been that easy. I skipped ahead because I was like, hey, you know, we'll just take care of the Vanguard and then the bigger threat will come. Huh. I guess... weird. I guess what happens is if you don't beat their Vanguard, then they just don't attack. Which I don't buy. Like, at all. Yeah, I don't buy that in the slightest. Request independence. Base -50. Okay. Weird. Oh, here we go. Leave Federation. They've left the United Good Boys. So, that can't be it. No, that's not. Hold on. Let's go to the wiki. We're doing this right now. I'm opening it up on my phone. Because that can't be. That's no way. There's no way that's a thing that actually occurs. Right? Because that's way too easy. And like that, those fleets were actually made legitimately. They've been there since the start. $40 to 80 days after the Vanguard main fleet in each Vanguard system. Interesting. Okay, at this point, the Praetorian... So, 40 to 80 days after the Vanguard, the main invasion fleet will arrive at the center system. In each Vanguard system, 3 Star Brood and 3 transport fleets will spawn. At this point, the Praetorian Scourge appears in the contact log, but diplomacy is impossible. If the entire Vanguard is destroyed by the time the main fleet is scheduled to arrive, you will get its announcements, but no ships will spawn. Interesting. Very interesting. So I guess, well, like, in my first playthrough, I didn't even know the Scourge were a thing, and so I had no idea what I was doing for, like, 100 years. It was actually more so 50, but whatever. And so the Vanguard happened. The Vanguard was much larger. And I think I set the strength to exactly the same. But that's so strange. I never knew that if you beat the Vanguard, you win. Because I thought, you know, the Vanguard would come, and then the fleets would come after, regardless if you beat the Vanguard or not. It's like the calm before the storm. And then it's like the Praetorians show up, and then you're dead. But that appears to not be the case. I guess they needed the star bases in order to, like, actually, like, be ready. But, like, if you see, some of these fleets are, like, really tough. So it was like, I think even if we waited until, like, year 3000, they would have, like, the fleets around the galaxy would definitely have been strong enough, and they would have moved into position. But yeah, what? Oh, they're considered pathetic because their economic power is pathetic, but their fleet and technology levels still overpowered. Yeah, like, we're looking at 200k fleets, 100k fleets. So we would not be able to go to war against them. Can we even, like, look in here? Yeah, even their... Well, it's got a defense platform, but still. Wow. I guess I was so prepared that it just didn't matter. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Oh well. That's going to be it for this run of Stellaris. Several things have happened. My number one mission was to ensure that the United Good Boys was the only federation in the galaxy, and I did succeed, but I did become the subject of the Awakened Empire. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. And then, in the next run, it'll be a much smaller galaxy, with not as many empires, but it will also be a much faster run. That is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next year. Yeah, January 1st, 2020, with the start of the next run. See you guys then. Bye-bye.